It's time to get a little bit fancy schmancy.
Mexican style.
We are making a seafood stuffing that is off the charts.
Stuffed into this perfectly roasted poblano.
Oh, let me tell you, this dish is as beautiful as it is delicious.
And boy, is it delicious.
Boy, I tell you.
Boy.
Yeah, boy, howdy. Woohoo! We're cooking Mexican.
Yay.
So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My numero uno amigo Loon.
Oh, that's right.
I got it out. That's right. Okay, so we say this is fancy schmancy. It has that feel about it that it's like really.
Because you're using seafood. When you use seafood, it feels a little fancy.
It elevates you. No,
yes.
But it's beautiful and it's so delicious. So, okay, we've got 2 poblano peppers here. I love poblanos. These are used when you're making chili rellenos, and often they've got like a light deep fried batter on them. But we're not deep frying them this time.
No,
can you believe?
roasting.
We're not deep frying. Okay, we're gonna roast them. So I've got my gas grill going over here. It's nice and toasty in here. And you need to char these. You can either do this under the broiler, or you can, if you have a gas flame, you can just put them right on the grill like that.
That's perfect.
And they'll char up beautifully.
All right.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. You talk
I've
fish.
got a half a pound of shrimp and a pound of bay scallops. Now for the shrimp, we just kind of cut those into like little pieces, and then the bay scallops are already little, so they're perfect to be stuffed into these poblanos.
They're perfect.
So I'm gonna salt and pepper these.
Let me just say,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
numero uno amigo.
Yes.
That bay scallops are sometimes they're easy to find, sometimes they're not. And when I was at the store, they had regular beautiful sea scallops that are much bigger. And the bay scallops were a lot less expensive than the big old sea scallops. So I thought, I'm going to get the bay scallops, plus they fit better.
All right.
But
I'm going to turn these over so I can do the other side.
Give them a flip, and I'm going to we're doing a bunch of flipping here.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got the bay scallops. If you get the large sea scallops, those are so delicious too. They melt in your mouth good. I would just cut them into bite-sized pieces. Like the Loon said, you don't really need to do that.
No.
Because we're going to stuff this, and you don't want big giant pieces.
No.
Okay. So now we're going to let these go until they're nice and charred all over. Keep an eye on them. You want them to get nice and brown. And
they already smell like I'm on a campfire or something.
So we're gonna do that
in August.
In August, and then we're going to get them so we can easily peel the skins off.
Yes.
Okay, it does smell like a campfire in here. So you see these are just beautifully charred, and they're going to get nice and soft. And
we want to steam them a little bit.
We're going to steam them. You can do this.
That's why we got this bowl and this saran wrap.
You can do. Okay, we're going to get the sauce going here too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter.
I put this sealed on there tight.
Yes.
So that we can.
What that does is it just helps loosen the skin so you can peel it away, because that's what we want to do. We want to peel off that skin, and then they're going to be perfect. Then they're going to be ready to eat.
Then we'll stuff them.
We are going to stuff them like nobody's business. Okay, so now and the great thing is, it's an important thing here because we're cooking with seafood, so it comes together quickly. So have your mise en place, have everything in place, so you're not having to run like, oh my gosh, where's this, where's that? Okay, so we're just going to add this right in. Oh my goodness,
wow.
This is
so delicious. Wait, you missed one.
I know, that would be a sin. Okay, so now we're going to cook these until they're just completely cooked through, and the shrimp is nice and pink, and it only takes just a matter of minutes. Oh my gosh, the smell.
Oh, y'all. I wish you were here.
I know, for so many reasons. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this off because it's done cooking. That took about, you don't want to overcook the shrimp, especially
I'm just going to get a fork.
Yeah, I know. You could. Oops.
Oh, I saved it.
Yay. Oh.
It was a quick reaction.
Flo would have like, I got it. Okay, so you don't want to overcook these because you don't want your shrimp to get rubbery, and certainly you don't want to overcook those scallops.
Yeah, those are done.
Yes, they are.
So I don't have to go wash my hands because I caught a done shrimp.
That's right. It is done and done. Okay, now
all right, so
the fun part.
We're gonna get these guys out and just start.
So we let those go for about,
you can feel the moisture just come right out.
We let them go for just about 5 minutes. If you let them go for too long, they'll get really soft and start to kind of fall apart on you.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a.
I'm just going to throw stuff
Your
in
fingers are going to probably get a little that skin,
Yeah.
and some of the skin, we just use our fingernails just to start to
just
peel it
scrape
away.
it.
Every now and then you get that satisfying big old piece of skin that just peels away.
Yes.
But more times than not, you
Oh,
have
here
to
we go.
just kind of,
There
you
we
go,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
And again, you want to get as much of it as you can off, but if you don't get 100%, that charred taste kind of adds to the flavor.
All right. Okay,
you
look at
did a
those.
good
Those are
job, Loon.
cleaned as well as I could.
No, they're good.
Yeah.
They're perfect. That's
All
all you. While you're doing that, I'm going to be building the sauce over here. Okay.
You start building.
So I'm adding a tablespoon of butter to the sauce or the butter and the juices that were already in the skillet. Okay, go ahead.
All right, and I've got. So what I want to do is I want to cut into this. I don't want to cut all the way through because that way I don't want my filling to go through my pepper. So I want to open it up though and get all those seeds out as well. So I'm going to be very, very careful because I don't want to cut all the way through.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to do
And if
this.
you do, it's not we're not deep frying this, so it's not the end of the world. And so if you've never cooked
It is the end of the world.
it could be in our house. A poblano is
There we
very
go.
commonly found nowadays. It's
Look at that,
It's
y'all.
not a terribly spicy pepper at all, which is why I think it's so well loved.
Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Perfect.
That's
Now I'm
perfect.
just getting
Good-
rid of
good
those
job.
seeds because they add a little heat to
They
it.
do. If there is a little bit of heat, they come from the seeds. Although there are some people who say, I had a poblano. Some people, when they grow them, they're extra hot and spicy. But
Oh,
you know,
really?
yeah, I heard someone say that. I think that was, but maybe I'm thinking of shishito peppers. Anyway, I get my peppers mixed up. But anyway. Now I've just added, I've added about a tablespoon and a half of flour. And you know what we're making here, don't you, Wesley?
Roo!
You ever get tired of that? Woo, baby.
No.
Okay, so this is going to be delicious because we're going to make a light sauce that is just going to envelop this cooked seafood. This is just going to be amazing. How's it coming?
Fabulous. This is taking me a little longer than what I thought it would take.
Well, it takes a little time. Well, that's okay. You can do that. You can do this well ahead of time. What we've got our oven set to a very low temperature of like $200 $200 oven, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to put those peppers on there once he's done with that.
Yes.
And
I have a little rack. I have a little baking sheet in front of me. If
Yes,
you
he
don't
does.
see it. Yeah.
And so now we're going to add just a little bit of heat to this, nothing too crazy. I've got one jalapeno that I have seeded, and I got rid of all those seeds and the ribs because that's where the heat is, and it's going to just add a nice little zest to this. It's going to be wonderful. So we're going to cook these till they get nice and soft, and that's about 4 minutes.
All right, and I've left a couple of seeds in here.
For good measure.
Yes.
Oh,
Yay.
okay. So we got the poblanos,
Scrape the seeds out, put them on the tray, and put them in the thing.
Okay, so now this has been sauteing for about 4 minutes. I'm going to add some minced garlic. It's about 3 cloves of garlic, just because that adds so much flavor. It's ridiculous, and it only needs to cook for about 30 seconds until it becomes really. The smell already is just crazy.
So one of our favorite restaurants here in North Texas is down the street called Mina's, and we love them so much.
You have to say though that in living in Texas, there is a Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant literally on every street corner. It's just crazy.
Thank heavens!
And I love them all, but there's something about Mina's.
But Mina, and they're so sweet, and their food is through the roof delicious. And Chris gets this.
I'm adding a little cayenne pepper here for a little zing.
Stuffed with seafood, and we are basically recreating this.
I just had to come. I don't know. I asked for the recipe, and they said, "Oh well, I don't know." And so anyway, they would have given it to me. They had it, but they make it a million times a day. So anyway, I'm like, well, I can make it. I know how to cook.
Yeah.
So anyway, so now what we're going to do is we'll see. Anyway, this is 3/4 of a cup of half and half. You could use heavy cream. I've done that before. I did that initially when I was trying to do this, and it was good. It was decadent and very, very rich.
Yes.
But almost too much. You want a kind of a lighter feel to match against the.
We've made this a couple of times, and,
Yes.
and each time we make it just a little different.
It's a little bit different. Okay, so we're
Just
gonna
like snowflakes.
Yeah. Each one's a little bit different. So we're going to cook this until it starts to thicken up, and it just makes this delicious, incredible creamy sauce. And I'm gonna turn this down just a hair, and that won't take long at all. Actually, it's happening before our very eyes. So.
It's going. It's going. Wow, look at that.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, just to make things even more yummy, is I'm going to add in some, if you can get your hands on some like Chihuahua, some good Mexican melting cheese.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
This is kind of like a Mexican Mornay.
It is like a Mexican Mornay. Which, by the way, what is a Mornay?
It's a bechamel with cheese.
It is. That's right. Okay, we are rocking and rolling here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this in with the juices.
Oh, wow.
And then we're just going to stir that. Doesn't that look heavenly?
That looks so great. You know, we have a friend who questioned our cheese and fish, which, yes, cheese and fish are normally not good together, and it's basically
It's sort
a
of like
faux
a
pas.
no-no.
Yeah, but shrimp, you have a little bit of leeway with.
You do. And this, I mean, trust me, and that was a little bit of cheese. It's so good. Okay, we're gonna let this just heat through, and then it's time to plate. Oh my! I am beside myself.
Yay.
Okay, so this is, I'm gonna add some seasoning now. That's a half a teaspoon of salt, just a little pinch of black pepper, and just stir that in. And this is
Stir it in good.
ready to go. Now we got
Stir
our
that in good.
poblanos on our
Yes.
plate. This, I should say, you know, when we're cooking, we always cook for just the two of us. But this recipe easily feeds 4 people. So you would do 2 more poblanos. You could probably do even 6 of these. All right. Oh, this is the moment of glory.
All right, Chris,
let's work
I'm
as a
gonna
team.
open it up.
Look at that.
Just stuff it right in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that not
Come on, keep it coming.
impressive? And you want it to spill over a little bit. I mean,
Oh yeah.
this is so impressive to serve at like a dinner party.
There we go. There we go.
Well, that
That's
is
perfect.
beautiful. That is gorgeous. All right,
Do you have something you got to throw on there?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Let me get my. Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. You know me and
all
my
right.
accoutrements.
Yes.
I love my just a little dash of green. Oh,
Yes,
that's a lot of green.
A lot of green. Here, I'm gonna pick
Did
off
a
a little
good job on that. Sorry.
There we
Oh,
go.
we got a platter.
Oh, look at that.
That is beautiful.
Yes. Hold on, I need a napkin.
Oh boy.
Wow, Chris, you got it.
This is impressive,
Here, I'll-
and I think our friends
There you go.
at Mina's
Oh,
would be impressed. They would be pleased. They may ask me to come cook in the kitchen with them, which I would love to. Are you kidding? All right.
all right, y'all. I am going in.
One of my all-time favorites.
Oh, I hope y'all can see how wonderful this looks. Look at the color, the green. Oh, it's so wonderful.
It's so just
All right, I'm gonna
classic
get
Mexican.
I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna cut a little bit off here.
You got to get some of that pepper in there because that is
Oh yeah.
that mixed with the seafood.
Hold on.
well.
Hold.
Everyone, take a break. Go check the TV guide.
Stop it. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Wow. Unbelievable.
That's why I call it fancy schmancy, because it tastes like something you would get at a fancy schmancy Mexican restaurant.
That's
some good stuff.
that is some good. Oh wow.
Now-
hold. I just gotta get
This version that I made does carry a little bit of heat because I put that cayenne pepper and a little bit of that jalapeno. If you don't like heat at all, then leave the cayenne out and go with green pepper. He's doing the happy dance.
Wow, that is so good, y'all. That is 2,000% Loon approved. Oh, I love it so
My
much.
favorite. It's just my favorite. I think it's so good. You guys, you can make this and you can see how easy it comes together. You can do all your prep ahead of time. You can broil your poblanos ahead of time. It's perfect for serving guests.
Yeah.
Have we convinced you? Make it. You're gonna love it.
Make it.
Adios, everybody. We love you.